I want to buy real estate and I wanted to do a flip or do flips. And so I just looked for properties that were foreclosures.
Okay.
And all I was doing was I was looking to see, okay, how much is the price for homes in this area when they're turnkey, which just means they're
ready to move in,
ready to move in, ready. So I got something called a CMA, comparative market analysis, which you can talk to any kind of realtor to do that for you. And to see, okay, what would be the finished value if I were to sell it, and looking at, you know, the days on the market, that how quickly it could sell.
Right.
And then say, okay, well, for the foreclosures, it's like the profit's in the buy.
Right.
So the lower I can buy the property, the better chance I have to turn a profit, because cheaper price, then repairs, then holding costs, which, by the way, a lot of times people don't talk about that part.
What is holding costs?
So think like paying the mortgage if you get a bank loan for the property. If you're having work be done, you're paying for like utilities and insurance for the property, you know, things like that.
So that can really eat off the top of your profit if you're not careful with it.
Correct. Because a lot of times people may not be thinking about those additional holding costs. In addition to like repairs, like if you're doing like a renovation, like fixing a kitchen remodel, or doing new flooring, whatever it may be. Like one of the rehabs I did, literally there was not a driveway for the property. So had concrete poured out to make a driveway to give it better curb appeal so that people would feel better about buying it.
Right, because if I don't have a driveway, then now I'm thinking about where I'm going to park my car and all this, and I'm going to think, well, I got to do it. So if I got to do it, now I got to beat you down on the price when I'm negotiating. So even let's say they say it costs $3,000 to do. I don't know if it costs $3,000, but let's say it costs $3,000 to do. Because I have to do it, I'm going to try to take off $10,000 off the purchase price now. That's how people negotiate. I used to be a mortgage banker, so they used to do that all the time. Like, you know, I actually don't want them to fix it up because that allows my realtor to go in and beat them down on price. Right. Okay, so was your first flip a success?
So it was. So the first one I did, there was so much stuff that I didn't know, which this is actually a gem for the people, is get started. So even though I didn't know all the ins and outs, I believe wealth favors people who take action.